we will now have 4 videos. So we've, by the magic of TV, we filled up our flour container, and Keith is just adding more flour to get that bread dough-like consistency.
Just keep folding it over and kneading it.
So you're exerting quite a bit of pressure there, Keith.
A little bit more on my hands.
So how can you tell when the dough is ready? Do you just feel it?
Just keep on doing it until it firms up a little bit and dries out, and it's getting close to that now. And you just do it into a bowl, into a ball.
Are you able to just break off a piece of that dough so that we can sort of see that consistency?
Just breaking a piece off it there, see?
Mm-hmm. It's still quite sticky.
Yeah. So that's the outside part, it's quite firm now, see? Put it back in there.
Or you could make a mini kosher bread with it.
Bit late for that.
So with the Rewena bug that we left behind, when do you start feeding that again?
Well, immediately.
And so every day you give it?
So every day you give it. Mm-hmm. Now I've just made it into a rough sort of ball, and all I do now is just lift it up and place it in the umu. Eh?
Yes. That emu has made many Rewena bread in this family, and my mother's family, and my grandmother's family.
Now we just score some lines on it, like that. That would just assist with the expansion, so that you can see that it has risen. We're going to leave that now for about 3 or 4 hours.
So that's about half that dough fills up half the umu, doesn't it?
Yep. A little bit low, and then we need it to come up to around about 3/4 full.
Could you do it on the other side?
Which?
On that side there? Yeah. So whereabouts does it have to go up to on that
It'll
side?
probably go up to about here.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can see that it's risen. You can see those score marks that we made there.
Yes.
They will start going apart, which would indicate that it has risen. So now we'll just leave that to stand in a warm place for another 3 to 4 hours.
Lucky it's a warm day today, Keith.
It might be even less than 3 to 4 hours then. So that's it. That's the one.
And so the next stage is baking it.
Goes in the oven.
And what temperature do you have it in?
It goes at 200 degrees. And you don't need to preheat the oven. You just set it at 200 degrees and put the umu in the bottom rung of the racks, right, so that the bottom gets cooked. And
would you fan bake it, or just
I'll just ordinary bake it. Mm-hmm. Make sure the top and bottom are going on your oven, and you just check it from time to time. And when it starts turning brown in colour, you take the lid off and just keep on looking at it until you know that it's fully brown. You can stick a skewer in it to test whether if it comes out clear, then you know your Rewena is cooked.
Great, so you're looking for, once it's baked, that lovely golden crust.
That's it, yeah. then once it comes out of the oven, you wrap it in a damp cloth and allow it to cool. That because the crust is all hard and crisp, and of course the dampness of the towel would soften the crust up. So yep.
So our last filming we'll have will be the actual sliced bread with a butter on it that melts, and your homemade plum jam, I guess,
That sounds like the plan.
and a cup of coffee.
What a good idea. Might even chuck in a glass of wine.